Welcome to Digital Marketing Producers. My name's Daniel Knowlton and I help businesses by developing and implementing highly effective digital marketing strategies. I also love hearing from other entrepreneurs to find out exactly how they are using digital to help grow their businesses and help grow their brands. Today, I'm speaking to Rich Tribe from Revolution Events, one of the country's leading business show producers. Kent Vision Live is one of their key events and it's the largest regional business event in the UK, attracting over 3,000 visitors. Up until this year, it was known as Kent 2020 Vision Live, and in 2015, it celebrated its 10th anniversary. I asked Rich why the event needed to be rebranded as Kent Vision Live.
The year 2020 is getting closer and closer, and even though the name was never intended to mean the year, it was supposed to mean 2020 Vision, it was something that people had always been slightly confused about. Everyone called it Kent 2020, and we were keen to avoid basically that day when we were having to have Kent 2020 2018, Kent 2020 2019, and eventually even go beyond that year, and took this chance really to clarify it once the event had been going 10 years, have a rebrand, change a few other things we were doing about the show, and generally keep the event evolving in the way it was always intended to.
Kent Vision Live takes place here at the Kent Event Centre on the 11th of May, and it's definitely worth a visit. There'll be a programme of workshops and seminars and over 300 businesses exhibiting. However, in the past, there have been a number of digital skeptics who feel that events have had their day. Here's Rich's thoughts on the subject.
In the digital era that we're now in, whereas everybody said, oh, well, the internet's going to kill off publishing, it's going to kill off events, and everything else is going to cease to exist. Completely the opposite has happened in the events sector. Publishing has been pretty hammered by the internet and had to change shape quite dramatically. What everyone in the events industry has noticed is there are more and more and more people coming to events. There are more events actually happening because people really crave that as a complement to a lot of stuff they're now doing online.
I completely agree with Rich. Live events are so important in the business community. But how are Kent Vision Live using social media to talk to its audience?
Over time, really we've come to see it as a mechanism for both engaging more directly with people, but adding a lot more depth to our communications. So we found, in social media we can actually put stories together and explain how things work in a way that you just can't do in a piece of marketing literature or in a radio ad or an on-the-page ad in a magazine. And certainly as an event organiser, we treat it, I guess, more as something that's editorially driven, and we can actually impart much more knowledge to our audience of people that come to the show, people that just know about the show, and we can give them much more detail. Certainly we see it as it's been a really key part of us helping to build community around the Kent Vision events. And that, with an event, that's quite a difficult thing to do. Events happen for a specific period of time, and they come and they go, and then there's a big gap between them. And even if you've got several events happening, there's always gaps. The big thing that it's really helped us with is bridging those gaps, is bringing people together that probably meet at the event once, twice, 3 times a year, but you can actually keep them talking throughout that period in between. You can get to new people, engage with new audiences, because they tell other people that this is an interesting thing. They share something that you've published that they think people they know might find interesting. And it's certainly in that terms of getting awareness up and spreading the net right across the county, it's something we would now place an awful lot of value on, and probably have been impossible without a huge budget before social media really made it happen.
If you want to find out more about Kent Vision Live, make sure you check out their website or follow them on Twitter and Facebook. Over the next few months, we're going to be creating more films at Digital Marketing Producers, and if you want to follow what we're up to, make sure you follow our Digital Marketing Producers YouTube channel.